Google's DeepMind CEO Demis Hassabis said that the company plans to relaunch its AI tool that creates images of people, which it paused last week after inaccuracies in some historical depictions in the next few weeks. Alphabet's Google began offering image generation through its Gemini AI models earlier this month. Some users, however, flagged on social media that it generated historical images which were sometimes inaccurate.
One of the things we gave Gemini the capability to do was to generate images like you talked about, but it turns out that it wasn't working quite the way we intended it to work. It had these issues with the historical figures.
Yeah.
So, and this points out one of the nuances that comes with advanced AI that, as a field, we're all grappling with. That which is a well-intended feature was applied, it turns out, too bluntly across all of it. So then in cases where you ask something historical, like give me medieval kings of England, depictions from the 16th century, then of course that should be a much narrower distribution that you give back. And we care, of course, about historical accuracy. So we've taken that feature offline while we fix that, and we hope to have that back online in the next very short order, next couple of weeks. What values do we want these systems to have? What do they represent? How do you prevent bad actors accessing the same technologies and what you're talking about, just repurposing them for harmful ends, that were not intended by the creators of those systems? I think today it's not an issue because the systems are still relatively nascent. But if you wind forward 3, 4, 5 years and you start talking about next generation systems with planning capabilities and be able to act in the world and solve problems and goals, I think society really has to seriously think about these issues of what happens if if this proliferates, and then bad actors all the way from individuals to rogue states can make use of them as well.
Since the launch of OpenAI's ChatGPT in November 2022, Google has been racing to produce AI software to rival that of Microsoft's backed company.
7 years into our journey as an AI-first company, we are at an exciting inflection point. We have an opportunity to make AI even more helpful for people, for businesses, for communities, for everyone. We've been applying AI to make our products radically more helpful for a while.
When Google released its generative AI chatbot Bard a year ago, it had shared inaccurate information about pictures of a planet outside the Earth's solar system in a promotional video, causing its shares to drop by as much as 9%.
Making AI helpful for everyone is the most profound way we will advance our mission.
Bard was renamed Gemini earlier this month, and Google rolled out paid subscription plans which users could choose for better reasoning capabilities from the AI model.